One of the worst storms hits Spain and our province of Alicante. Strong alert, and this is what's going on slightly outside Alicante. We are in Benidorm town. Let's show you what's happening here before the storm will hit us. Will we be able to avoid it? We will see during today. But so far, this is the atmosphere that you can see in Benidorm. So far, it's not been raining. Yesterday at night, we did have a few drops of rain. The clouds are here. They're not going anywhere, at least for now. And Benidorm has suspended officially all school processes. There is not a single school open in Benidorm, Villajoyosa, Alicante, Altea, anywhere in the area. All children do not have classes today due to extreme alert of floods, electric storms, and torrential rain with strongest wind. Exactly as the ones you've seen at the beginning of this video. This was the storm that happened just some dozens of kilometers away from here in Callosa and slightly outside Alicante in the nearby regions. Hopefully, this will not be happening in Benidorm, but all this part came from Barcelona. Girona had it already. Barcelona did. It's going south, and today in the evening, it's supposed to hit Benidorm. We are also known for having a special microclimate. We are known of being protected by the mountains that we have on the back and that we have on the front, plus the Mediterranean Sea. This means that usually the storms that are coming here to the region are not as bad as the ones that are on the interior parts of the Alicante province and even inside of the Alicante city. So hopefully our mountains will be able to stop all this from coming at least the tiniest bit into our city of Benidorm. In many places, this happened in only 6 minutes time. Only 6 minutes. And that's what happened. Here so far, happy tourists on the terraces. Not too happy because, well, it's not sunny right now, just the tiniest bit. People are worried about what might be happening. Some tourists don't even know about the alerts unless the hotel did mention it to them, just because of the safety reasons and some precautions. But this alert has been issued for the whole entire Alicante province and some more parts of the Valencian community, as well as some other communities here in Spain. So people should know what can be happening soon. Even so, the day does not stop. People are enjoying some nice meals, some drinks, some snacks on the terraces. Plenty of people are heading to have a lovely walk. And honestly, it's not much different from what the normal day would be looking like here in Benidorm. Everything still looks more or less the same. The people, places that they visit, things that tourists do. Some people are heading still towards the beach. So this is the real atmosphere right now. Obviously, we will keep you updated on what's going to be happening this evening. If there will be any kind of news, you will see it in the evening video. Clouds are coming slowly but surely. However, there is a chance that we won't have any severe floods, hopefully, here in Benidorm. We usually are quite lucky with that. So we'll see if it's going to be the case. However, if schools were cancelled, things are not usually cancelled because of nothing. I feel like past experiences with Valencia, with the extreme floods there, did put a little bit more of pressure on the alert system, and they preferred to alert and cancel the classes and alert all the population unless, in case, better to say that something happens, than not to alert anyone and afterwards have a lot of issues with it. So I feel like that is why right now, if they get any kind of alert of possible torrential rain, they will just issue it and be ready in case something happens. Quite a lot of movement in the city, quite a lot of people. Usual typical day here in Benidorm town. Slightly more because, well, kids are not in school. So there are slightly more families with kids about and around, those who work online or those who are not working right now. People have to go with kids somewhere, even though we are being told to stay safe, just in case if we see that the rain's coming, go back home immediately and don't go out unless it's strictly necessary. These are the instructions that we're being told to do. Even so, and meanwhile, all the rest of the services have not been stopped. You can see here there's buses that are bringing people in, taking people back to the airport. Everything remains the same, and so far we do not have any kind of information about canceled flights or nothing like this. I do feel like it all operates as normal. So far, so good, but we have a whole day ahead of us. So we will see what actually will be happening. And if we will be as lucky as we think right now, we will be, or if it's not going to be the case. Right here already next to the Levante beach, we can see everything looks normal. All the shops are here. There are quite a bit of clouds, and you'll see it right now by the beach. There's going to be a big difference of what we have on the back of us and what you can see from there, because you have a slightly better view of the mountains and the clouds that are coming from behind those mountains. Meanwhile, some people are still getting breakfast, getting some ice cream even, heading to the beach for a nice walk. Everything runs exactly how it was, without any kind of changes. Just with a small exception that it is slightly cloudy in the area, but that's the only thing. Quite a few people on the beach, and these are the clouds that we see so far. Alicante part already is covered with darker clouds that look like it might start raining there in Alicante quite soon. By the beach, as we can see, there's slightly less people since it's cloudy. Well, not a lot of people are heading to the beach, but even so, it's like a typical thing on a work day. That's what it is. These clouds right there that you see that's covered in white, slowly but surely are coming here to the region. There is a yellow flag on the beach as well, just in case, to alert people that they have to be cautious in case something happens, to get out of the water and just stay safe. The clouds that are coming from that part and from the interior, like on the right side from the mountains, these are the clouds that might bring us some rain today. It kind of looks like it's coming from everywhere, like from South Spain towards here and from north towards here. Very strange. The sea looks calm and quiet, and here's the strange thing. I think it's because of all the weather changes that we've had, because we've had very extreme temperatures this year. Plus, the curious thing is that we've had 2 days of extreme humidity. It's like an intense tropical storm, if you know what I mean. We've had humidity of up to 80-90%. In the morning, it was impossible to breathe. And all of a sudden, this storm comes. So it's like this difficult to breathe before the storm weather. Probably this is what's coming. This is what a lot of people said, and our national meteorology system said that this is what's going to be. This is this storm, and that's the reason why it was so humid. It was so difficult to breathe in the area all these past few days. However, people are here. People are enjoying their walks. People are enjoying everything that Benidorm has to offer. They see there are some clouds, might be raining, in hopefully not torrential rain, hopefully. Let's wait and let's see what's gonna be going on. But definitely, even if there will be some torrential rain, I don't think it's gonna be very for a long time. It's not for a long period. Probably it will be just 6-10 minutes, 15 minutes of rain, intense rain maybe, and then it will just disappear like nothing ever happened. like it usually does in this area, something typical of these types of storms. They just throw all the water on us in the record amount of time and will disappear. This is what provokes floods too. However, maybe this time it's going to be all right. People will still be here. There's people doing sports, even though it's difficult to breathe. We've noticed that ourselves this morning and last morning, yesterday as well. People are going to restaurants, bars, having walks, just enjoying. People are on holidays. So obviously, at least for now, cloudy weather will not stop people. Some people are doing unique cable ski, which, by the way, doesn't exist barely in any other places. Just here, it's like skiing on the snow, but on the water. And it's a very special attraction, actually. Not a lot of people know it. And it's here in Benidorm town, available for you guys. More people coming to the beach. First, restaurants here are getting people, but it's not for main meal just yet. It's not for lunch, it's for breakfast time. When we are filming this video, it's what is it, 11 in the morning? Probably, yeah, 11 in the morning, around 11. And by the time you see it, it's going to be like midday, 12 something. The time that we spend on editing and publishing it, basically. But it's almost a real-time video. As you can see, plenty of people were at the cable ski as well. Plenty of people here by the bars. Quite a lot of movement. Quite a lot of movement in the area. Plenty of tourists on the terraces grabbing some nice breakfast, first drinks of the day, because it's almost midday. These places are very popular, by the way, amongst groups, because they have different types of offers for shots, for jugs, for bucket deals, etc. And groups usually fancy these places, such as Lazy Cow, the beach one, the beach bar. Sol Beach still has the flags for the Benidorm Pride, even though the celebration is over. It was over on Sunday. That was the last day. So right now, already no celebrations as per se. But in tiniest bit, we'll start some contests. There's going to be some runs for solidary causes, as we've mentioned in the news update, to help children with cancer. We'll be going there too on the 21st of September. Hopefully, it's not going to be raining then. Look at all these clouds. Ooh, I'm curious to see what's going to be happening. Will all this come to our region, or will just pass behind us, as it sometimes does? Stay tuned for more update.